Hello, welcome, I'm Hannah, and today I want to share with you everything I bought during the Sephora VIB sale. I tried to spend smartly, but I was excited to add some new makeup to my life during the sale. I've had it in my mind for a month and a half or 6 weeks now. Every time I was kind of interested in something, I was like, I'll see if I'm still interested during the sale, and if I am, I'll pick it up then when I can get the 20% off. So that's what I did. Quick reminder that getting something on sale that you wouldn't have bought otherwise is not saving money. I think sometimes it's good to hear that, but if it's within your budget and it's something that you plan for, then I'm not opposed to shopping the sale. So that's what I did. So I did buy kind of a lot of stuff. Some of it I've tried so far, some of it I haven't yet. I'm gonna be filming a video probably next where I try out a bunch of new products, so stay tuned for that. And there's also a couple single product videos that should have already gone up, so I'll mention that also. So there is a mix of things that I have and haven't tried yet here. I'm gonna start with makeup, and then I have a couple skincare things and a couple hair things also. This I technically bought right before the sale, but it was like 2 days before, so I'll just talk about it here anyway. This is the KVD Good Apple Foundation Balm. It's been in and out of stock on Sephora and Ulta for weeks now. So when I saw it was in stock and I knew I really wanted to try it, I didn't want to risk waiting for the sale, and I had been prepared to spend the $38 for it anyway, so I did. I posted a really thorough 3-day wear test where I applied it with a brush, with my fingers, and with a sponge, and I did wear tests for at least 10 hours, I believe, for all of the 3 days. So I will link that down below if you want to hear more thoughts about it, but I will quickly say that it's alright. It's not going to be my new favorite foundation, but I was curious, I was glad to have tried it, and I think the thing that I like most about it is that I'm not usually someone that brings a lot of makeup with me for touch-ups, but this is something that I definitely could envision tossing in my bag and dabbing a little bit more on any pimples or something like that while I'm out. So the portability of this is probably the best thing in my book. The next thing is this Rare Beauty palette. This I actually bought in my second order because it didn't come out online until the 13th, but I did do a video eye swatching all of these, so that should already be up also, and I will also link that down below. This one I thought was okay. Spoiler alert, I guess. For me with a big collection, and I love super bold, in-your-face kind of metallic shadows, really pigmented mattes, this didn't knock my socks off, and I'm probably not going to keep it in my collection for very long, but I was curious to try the Rare Beauty formula. I think for $29, it's not bad. It is on the lower end of palette prices at Sephora, so it's not bad. I just have too big of a collection for it. So I knew going into it that there was a good chance it wasn't going to be my favorite, and it's not. A couple things that I haven't tried yet, but I will be when I film a full face of trying new makeup, is I got the Cosis Brow Pop. I got the shade Taupe. It's really cute little packaging. I really like it. I haven't even seen any reviews for it, but I really wanted to try it, and I've needed a new brow pencil. I've been only using my Anastasia brow powder, which I think is my favorite for my brows, and I have an e.l.f. kind of a thick pencil that's almost done. So I was excited to try something new, and I just love the packaging on this. It reminds me of one of those I guess those lead mechanical pencils from the 90s where you'd have the little caps, you know, the little lead cap that is on top, and maybe there's a stack of them. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I also got this Kosas concealer. This is is it called this? The Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. I got the shade 1, which normally I'm not the lightest shade in any given range. I'm kind of a fair to light complexion, but I had seen somewhere, maybe in the reviews, that it runs kind of dark. So far I'm really happy. This looks kind of like the ideal concealer shade for me. So I'm really excited to try this out. I guess it was kind of a big time for complexion products for me. I feel like every so often I kind of get something in my head that I want to try out more of X, and this time around it was complexion. I got this Marc Jacobs Extra Shot Foundation Concealer. When this came out a couple months ago, I really wanted it, but I think I was kind of mostly falling for the packaging. Yeah, because that feeling definitely wasn't based on any reviews, because I don't think I've ever seen any reviews for it. I have it on right now. I filmed a Get Ready With Me that will have gone up before this. where I'm talking about Married at First Sight, and I tried this out during it, so if you want to see the application, I will link that down below. But so far, I don't really know about it. I'm using it as concealer and foundation, and so far, I've had it on maybe for about 2 or 3 hours, but so far I feel like it's not enough coverage for concealer, and it's like too concealery for foundation. We'll see. I'll definitely have to see how this wears and get back to you, but so far I'm not super impressed. I just think it's cute. Look how cute the box is. I don't even like coffee, but I like tortoiseshell things, and I feel like this is like a pretty tortoiseshell. I might end up trying this one out for a couple days and doing its own video as more of like a review after I know more about it. But I got the Fenty Eaze Drop. I got the shade 2. This is the Blurring Skin Tint. I really liked the matte foundation. I used that whole bottle up. I bought it like right when it came out, and I used the whole bottle up. And I haven't repurchased it, but I do remember it fondly. It's just that right now I'm not really focused on medium to full coverage foundations. I'm more excited about light coverage. But then I tried the hydrating one and I hated it after trying it once. So I guess I'm kind of 50-50 for Fenty skin products right now. So this will be my tiebreaker. I'm really excited. I haven't watched any reviews of this, but I feel like I've heard generally positive things about it. Or maybe it's just people kind of like looking on it positively. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. I'm excited. This is not new. I like Tarte base products the best, as a general rule of thumb. And I also like that I really know my shade in Tarte. They have Fair Light Neutral, which is the perfect shade for me. And it's nice going into it that I know if I purchase Fair Light Neutral from Tarte, it will match me. So I got this water foundation. And I feel like this kind of sounds like what I want recently also. That it's like a lightweight, kind of like serum-y, comfortable foundation. Usually Tarte products last pretty well on me also, so that's always a big factor for me, because if I have a foundation that looks really well but only wears a couple hours, then I don't want it. I want something I could like put on all day and not worry about it all. So I'm pretty excited about it. This is the mini one that's only $15. Usually I just buy the minis to start with them. I love that they offer the minis too, that I don't have to like invest $40 into a foundation to find out if it's good or not. So I'm really excited, and this packaging is really cute. I haven't even opened it. Is it a dropper? Oh, it's like a little dropper. Cool. Next up, I feel like everyone's getting this recently, but this is the Tower 28 BeachPlease Buildable Luminous Color for Cheeks and Lips. I got the shade Magic Hour. It's actually hard to open. It's cute. As you can see, I haven't tried it yet, but I'll be trying it in my upcoming full face of new makeup video. I really like this like rosy, almost peachy shade. I bought it only with the intention of using it on my cheeks, but that would be kind of cool if I could use it on my lips in a pinch. Yeah, it's really cute. I like the packaging. I like the whole like vibe of Tower 28. So far, I've only tried the Cashew lip gloss, which I think is okay. So hopefully I won't come out of this with the conclusion that Tower 28 is all marketing, but it's possible. But I hope not, because I like this. I got one other cheek product, and this one is from Kosas. I feel like Kosas and Tower 28 are like the new like hip cool brands, and I kind of feel like good for them that like in this mainstream beauty scape, it's been like Tarte, Urban Decay, Too Faced, those kind of brands sitting on top for so long, and it's been kind of getting dull. So it's cool to see these like newer brands break through and bring something new to the market. This is the Color and Light Cream in Velvet Melon. I wanted this because I was looking for a cream highlighter, because I've been getting more into cream cheek products. And sometimes I feel like it's too harsh when I put a powder on top of cream. It just doesn't like blend well together. And actually right now I have on Flexitarian from ColourPop. I think that's the only cream highlighter that I have, but I wanted to try something else. And there was nothing that interested me that was freestanding, but this duo interested me. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm a little concerned about this highlighter being too deep for me, but we'll find out. It's definitely a little bit deeper and warmer than Flexitarian is, so that's good for me that it's bringing something new to my collection. Next up, I got two other products from Rare Beauty. This is the Dewy Lip Balm in Thankful. I was thinking that I need kind of more products like this in my life because some of my favorite lip products to wear are the ones that are very balmy with a light color that I don't have to worry about at all. And those are what I end up wearing whenever I'm doing anything social, or if like I'm putting on makeup and then I'm going to eat or kiss, because I know they'll just come off naturally. They won't smudge, they won't get all over everything, I won't need a makeup wipe. So the ones I have one that's more pink and I have one that's more orangey, so I wanted something that's more neutral. So this one in Thankful is very kind of like mauve-y. I wore it yesterday and I really liked it. I think it is bringing something new to my collection, and I think I'm gonna end up getting a lot of use out of this. My only complaint for this is that the magnet doesn't feel very strong, so I feel like it's gonna end up coming open in my bag a lot, even kind of like twists really easily. So we'll have to see. If you're watching closely, you might notice that it's actually like a different day, and that's because my camera battery died. What? People have more than one battery? All right, Bill Gates. Well, anyway, it's kind of nice because I was able to try out another one of the products that I will get to in a moment, but first I want to just go over the last two makeup products that I have. So the other product that I got from Rare Beauty, and the final product I got from Rare Beauty, is this Nearly Neutral Stay Vulnerable liquid eyeshadow. I've been trying to talk myself out of this for a while, but I wanted it after seeing That Girl Shay XO's eye swatch video with this collection, and most of it didn't really interest me that much, but this I just thought looked so pretty blended out on her eye. And it might be one of those things where like I have this vision of how I could do makeup that I don't really follow, but I guess we'll try it out and see. I like this as like a simple all over look. I also like it as a simple all over look, but then you could press a shimmer into the middle of it. I think sometimes I do feel more confident kind of going out into the world where my eye looks are slightly more simple. Because don't get me wrong, I love the more complicated looks, but at the same time, they're not always like a definite I'll feel pretty in them. So I think when I have a more simple look, I know what to expect with it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll try this out probably in the video where I'm trying out a bunch of new products, and that's exciting. And the last one is this brown lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Intense lip liner. I've always heard very good things about their lip liners, and I did try this on once and I liked it. It's actually the Lip Cheat. I'll do a little swatchy. I bet I'll be using this very soon in an upcoming month, but it's like a really pretty brown for me. I'm excited because I had realized recently that all of my lip liners for the most part are very neutral. And like for deep colors where it kind of matters more that you're staying within the lines, I find lip liners very convenient for that purpose. So yeah, I think this was kind of a smart buy for me, and I'm really excited that I have it now. I think I did say an order early on about how I would go, but I don't remember that, so I hope you don't mind. The next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of the big kahuna from this purchase. This is the Dry Bar Double Shot Blow Dryer Brush, and it's what I use to do my hair, and I really like it. I did it yesterday, and I feel like it feels like the day after I went to a salon. I feel like with me, my hair isn't that difficult, but at the same time, when I just blow dry it, it dries a little bit like poofy, a little frizzy, and then I have to use an additional heat styling tool to get it to lay flat. But then I feel like no matter what, if I use the curling wand or if I use a straightener, it doesn't stay like that, and it kind of reverts back to the condition that it was blow dried in, if that makes sense. So I feel like with this, because I technically blow dried it like this, I didn't use any tools other than this one, it stays like this for longer. And it was really easy. I'm not that coordinated. You know, I have a nice blow dryer. I bought actually the Dry Bar one like 4 or 5 years ago now. And I thought I would get the hang of like the round brush and you're blow drying while you do the round brush. And I never did. Maybe if I did it every day I would, but I'm still not an everyday heat dry person. But I think this is simple enough that for the days that I'm not washing my hair at night and letting it naturally air dry overnight, which I still plan on doing most of the time, I think this is a really awesome way to get the look that I want and to do it with one product instead of blow drying and then going in with something else. So, I mean, I've only tried it once, but I am so enthusiastic about this, and I'm actually so happy that I bought this. I was happy also that before I purchased, because originally I was just looking at the brush, and it was $150, but then with my 20% off, it was $120. But I remembered that Drybar sometimes has like gift sets, and they had one with the exact product that I wanted, and it was no additional cost. It was also retailing for $150, $120 with a discount. So the products that were included were basically free with purchase. And I felt really lucky also that Drybar has a lot of vegan hair products, but not all of them are, so that was kind of the question also. But it happened to be that this whole gift set was vegan. So it came with the Liquid Glass Miracle Smoothing Sealant. I haven't tried this yet. I wanted to try out the blow dryer brush on its own before I kind of mix something in with it, just so I could know if I liked it on its own. But I'll probably use this next time. This is supposed to be something that you like put in and it resists frizz, but you have to use it with heat styling products to like activate it. So I'm not sure. I did look at the reviews at Sephora just to get an idea of it, but there seemed to be kind of like mixed opinions. Some people said it like made their hair worse. I don't really remember in which way, but I'll have to try this out and report back. So that's kind of exciting. Also in their liquid glass family, it included a pretty small bottle of the smoothing shampoo and the smoothing conditioner. So I'm excited to try this when the time comes also. And the final thing included in that set was a small spray of the Hot Toddy Heat Protectant Mist. I've used the Creme before, but I like the versatility of a mist because the Creme I could pretty much only use when my hair's already wet. But if my hair air dried overnight and then in the morning I'm going in with a curling iron, I'm not going to put Creme in that dry hair, but I could spray that dry hair. So that's exciting. I bought one other hair product, and that's the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I think I mentioned also in another video that I've been trying to be a little bit more conscious of the Curly Girl Method approved hair products, and I did not do that today. I found for things like dry shampoo, there just aren't that many options that are also vegan. So when I was picking it out, I realized I needed a new dry shampoo, and this one has very good reviews. I've heard it raved about for years. I have used the hair mask before and I know I like the smell. So yeah, I haven't tried out this, but yeah, it's cute. It's really cute. I bought one fragrance product, and it's the 7 Virtues Santal Vanille. I'm probably saying that terribly wrong. I just got the rollerball size because I'm not gonna commit to a full-size perfume online. You think I'm crazy? And I like this. I also have one that I got a couple months ago. This one's Vanilla Woods, and I think Vanilla Woods is definitely sweeter. Yeah, Vanilla Woods is definitely this like really like perfect, nice vanilla, almost caramelly scent. And the Santal Vanille is a little bit more woodsy, a little bit more like you're smelling tree bark, and it smells really good. I'm gonna actually look up like what it says about this one, so I'm not just like telling you my idiot opinions. Yeah, it's interesting. They're actually both described as the same fragrance family, which is warm and spicy, and the same scent type, which is warm and sweet gourmands. The keynotes for the Vanilla Woods, which is the one I've had a little bit more experience with, is pear, rose, and vanilla. And for the new one, it's myrrh, vanilla, sandalwood. So I think they definitely are similar fragrances, but they're different in that Vanilla Woods is just all around like sweet and intoxicating, and Santal Vanilla smells a little bit more sophisticated, which isn't always what I go for, but I do really like this one. Like, it smells like if you wear this, like you have a story, you know? I got a Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser in lavender, which is just my normal one that I always use. I was running low on it. And I also got Flow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. I had said when I decluttered a little sample of this that when I ran out of my other samples I was using up, I would get the full size. So I think I have like another day or two to use up my pharmacy one. I think it's pharmacy. But yeah, I stand by the fact that this one removed makeup really nicely, and it's like a really nice experience. It left my skin feeling really nice, it smelled awesome, and the packaging of this, it's so cute. I feel like this like colorful yet minimalist packaging is everything that I want. I don't want beige, I want orange. The last thing that I got was this Pink Cloud Rosewater and Tremella Creamy Jelly Cleanser from Herbivore. When I had got this in the mail, I was kind of surprised at how like big the packaging is. And it's funny, like seeing it out of context, like seeing it like right when I opened the package, I was like, is this even gonna fit in my bathroom cabinet? And then I put it in there and it was just like 2 inches taller than the one I've been using. Like it's like the height of my toothbrush, like it's totally fine. This one, I believe the original price for this is $24 before the 20% off. And I thought that sounded like a really good price for a Sephora high-end cleanser. But I've been using the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I was looking and I think the Glossier one is 177 milliliters and this one's 100 milliliters. So it's just like a little bit more than half of that size. The bummer about the Glossier one is that I would have to buy it online, but I'm like, I think if I bought 2, I would get free shipping anyway. And I'm pretty sure even still, if I bought that one and paid for shipping, it would be still a much better deal than buying this one. So we'll see. I'm not like terribly opposed to spending $24 if it lasts me a couple months and if I love it, but I just can't imagine loving it. The Glossier one, I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me in any way, but it's not like, ooh, I get to use my Glossier Milky face wash. So we'll see. I can't tell if there's a smell on this one. I do like scented things. I feel like that's like a bad thing to say nowadays, but like I do like scented things. It makes it like a nicer experience to use it. So yeah, I'll have to report back. I think at some point I'll do some kind of like roundup of all the products, the beauty products that I've bought so far this year, and I'll report back on this because I don't usually talk about skincare, so I don't think I'll be talking about it in another way unless it's an empties. But yeah, we'll see. This is a little experiment. Kind of a bummer that it's like pink cloud and it's not more pink also, but I guess like people don't want like the pink coloring. So yeah, that's everything I bought at the Sephora VIB sale. I'm not usually a hauler. I try to promote spending thoughtfully and using what you have, and a lot of my content is about that. So if you're interested in that, with the occasional new product review thrown in here and there, and a lot of indie reviews, then please give me a like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me, and thanks for being here. Bye.